Good afternoon and welcome to the Golf Bike Online product testing. This afternoon looking at the brand new Titleist AP2 712 iron. Brand new AP2 712 from Titleist for the 2012 season. It's got a lot of features in comparison to the old 710. Straight away the look of the club, as you can see, has changed dramatically. So you've got the cavity there has changed. You can see the dynamics of the club are different. So you've got the thinner sole there in comparison to last year's 6 iron, and you've got tungsten weights either end of the head. That's to stabilise the head at impact. Also create a higher moment of inertia, which will basically just create more distance. And then you've got the cavity inserts here, which are just improve the sound and improve the feel. So the look of the club is better than last year. You know, it looks more playable. Address looks very, very solid. Nice feel off the face, obviously. Relatively forgiving, so you know, forgiveness, forged head, so you've got forgiveness and playability throughout the board. We've got the 712 here with the 710 to look at in comparison. We've got the launch monitor setup just to look at the difference between the two. Dynamic gold shaft is standard, which hasn't changed from last year. It's a nice feel, relatively high launch. Obviously going to be a lot more playable through the scoring irons. Comes 3 to pitch and wedge option wise, and so you know, very, very exciting new product, new range, obviously anticipated for a long time. So if we just show you the difference between that, straight away you can see the difference between the cavities, that being the 710 and then the new 712 there. So you know, you can see the sole, that's the new one, and the old. So the sole slightly different. The cavity, the main difference, obviously, you know, new and exciting. So if we hit a few shots with the monitor setup and look at the difference in the distance, the 712 first, which is, you know, slightly nicer to look down on, so change there. You know, looks relatively forgiving as well as playable in the 6 iron here. So very, very nice feel. Medium launch. Distance wise, obviously, you know, relatively playable. 174 yards, 170 carry and 174 yards total. So we hit another one just to get that sort of consistency with the readings, that is. Slightly higher launch with that one, probably come down on it a little bit steeper, so we'll probably lose a little bit of distance. Just wait for it to come up. So we're looking at, yeah, so 170 carry, 172 total. If we look at the 710, obviously we created, you know, the new design with the MOI amendment should go a little bit further. Whether that will with myself, you know, we'll have a look now with the testing. I don't know if you can hear that, but the sound on the AP2 712 is a lot more solid, not as loud. You know, it's quite a loud sort of impact sound here off the 710. You don't get that with the 712, so it sounds a lot better at impact. Distance very similar, 170 carry, 173 in total. So there's not an awful lot in it with myself distance wise, but with this type of golf club you wouldn't expect to be hitting it that much further. You're going to benefit more from distance with the AP1, but the feel and the look is better, and obviously the sound is a lot better as well. Similar launch, you know, not an awful lot between the launch conditions, and yeah, distance again, that were 169, 172 total. So there's only a yard or two in it. It's hardly anything, but the main features obviously nicer look, nicer feel, nicer sound, and obviously it's a long-awaited club, the 712, and it's going to go very well. So if you've got any queries, please contact us at shop@golfbiteonline.com. Thank you very much for watching.